Are there rules about surface friction? Have you ever wondered how surface friction impacts your game of table tennis? It plays a significant role in paddle selection and techniques. Let's break down the facts about surface friction and the rules surrounding it. First off, the friction between the paddle rubber and the ball is essential for generating spin. Spin is a key element in advanced table tennis techniques, such as topspin, backspin, and sidespin. Rubbers with higher friction coefficients allow players to grip the ball better. This increased grip enhances contact time, which is vital for strokes like looping or chopping. On the flip side, rubbers with lower friction may produce less spin but can offer advantages like increased speed or durability. The interaction between the rubber and the ball depends on the rubber's texture and how it compresses around the ball. This compression increases the contact area and frictional force as the ball rebounds off the paddle. Now, let's talk about the rules. The International Table Tennis Federation regulates the types of rubber surfaces allowed on paddles to ensure fair play. While there are no specific friction coefficients stated for paddle rubbers, the Federation prohibits any surface features that would create excessive spin. This indirectly relates to the friction characteristics of the rubber. When it comes to the playing surface, there are also standards for friction. These standards ensure consistent ball behavior during play. The coefficient of friction between the ball and the table surface is controlled to maintain predictable ball bounce and movement. For example, the dynamic coefficient of friction should not exceed certain limits, like 0.6, to avoid abnormal ball behavior. To measure the coefficient of friction, standardized methods are used. One common method involves pulling a weighted sled across the table surface and calculating the ratio of pulling force to weight. This ensures consistency across approved tables. When selecting paddle rubbers, players often consider the desired friction properties to optimize spin and control based on their playing style. Understanding the limits of friction helps players and coaches develop techniques that maximize spin without sacrificing control. Manufacturers design rubbers to balance friction for spin and durability while adhering to regulations to keep the sport fair and competitive. In summary, while there are no explicit numerical friction limits for paddle surfaces published by the International Table Tennis Federation, the rules imply restrictions on surface characteristics to prevent unfair advantages through excessive spin. The friction between the paddle rubber and ball is a key factor in spin generation, and the playing surface friction is also regulated to maintain consistent play conditions. These rules ensure that friction plays its intended role in the sport without compromising fairness or equipment integrity.